left from Zambia. He's prominent for campaigning to cancel his country's debt and understands only too well the impact of poverty on the developing countries. Ladies and gentlemen, Father Joe Komakoma from the Zambian Civil Society Activism.
Well, good afternoon. There are those who may think that climate change is a fantasy. But for us in Zambia, it's a worrisome reality as we have begun to experience adverse weather changes in the last few years. Just a few days ago, as I was preparing to leave Zambia for the UK, we had unexpected rains, which is not usual towards the end of the rain season. We now risk having the current crop of our staple food, maize, being damaged by having too much water during this time of the year, thus not allowing the crop to dry as it should. In a country that is dependent on its one rain for a year, and where 60% of the staple food is produced by simple peasant farmers, any changes in the climate, in the rainfall pattern, increases the levels of poverty. And this will happen on top of the financial crisis, as we have in the past 3 months already lost 3,000 jobs in the mining sector. The poor have done very little to cause climate change and the financial crisis, but are suffering the most from the consequences of both. This is a situation of injustice that cannot be allowed to continue. We have to change the way we do things and be responsible. We have only one earth which God has entrusted to us, and thus we have a duty to take care of it with responsible behavior. We therefore call upon the developed countries to kick the carbon habit. We ask you to control and cut your emissions and support the people from the poorer countries to cope with the devastating effects of both changes in the weather and the financial crisis. Since the poor are not causing climate change, it is incumbent upon those responsible for these changes to take action now. And for all of us here, it's time to raise our voices. It is time that our leaders started listening to us and started putting in place appropriate decisions for global justice. It is time for global justice and to take care of our environment and protect the earth that we have.
Could you stick all your banners up in the air and wave them like crazy? Thank you very much.